Like, share, and subscribe.
Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. And boy, does Grandpa ever see blinking. Constantly. Just constantly, Grandpa sees blinking. So, what are we going to talk about here? We're going to talk about Monday. And of course, Grandpa might sing to you now. Monday. Oh, there's a song that goes like that. But Grandpa can't sing, so maybe we get that Do Lord guy to sing Monday for us. I'm just kidding. Oh, man, everybody's under the weather. The little ones are, a lot of my little grandchildren and other ones in the area, the little ones are really ill, and it's a scary time. And little baby hasn't come in yet. We thought we were going to get him last week, and he's decided to wait. So that's what's going on there. We're going to talk about, I got some requests for talking about cash account, margin account, and futures. Yeah, futures. Grandpa knows stuff about futures you'll never believe. I'm almost a futures genius. Not really. Well, I can tell you what, if you lost money in something, you learn in a hurry. Grandpa lost some money in futures back in the day. And I'm going to tell you that story before this is over. It's a pretty interesting story. Okay, so cash account. Well, Grandpa's got a cash account, Grandma's got a cash account, and Grandpa recommends cash accounts for the simple reason that if you have a cash account, there's no reason why you should ever lose money. You always make money. It's a slow process. It's not probably a get-rich thing, and you got to go in and out at some point and reset yourself, and you got to have a lot of patience, but you can turn out ahead, and it's way less risk. You have your shares, and you just wait for them to be worth more, and that's where the substance comes in, and we're waiting for a substance. We have substance at 284 and 184 on the bottom, and here's the monthly candle. It's this thing tomorrow is going to be green. I'm thinking we're going to probably see a range of realistically maybe 243, 244. 233, 234 to 252, 253 area. I will say that Zacks, and they are very respected, is maintaining a number 5 cell signal on Tesla for a long time now. And that bothers Grandpa a little bit. But doesn't mean it can't go up to 340 and then back down. But them maintaining that strong sell in Tesla, and I don't know what all their indicators are, but so a cash count is safe. It's the safest thing you can do if you want to trade shares, and Grandpa recommends pretty much staying with one thing. That's why Grandpa does Tesla, because Grandpa does Tesla. Now, with a margin account, the fear there is that you get overextended, okay? Even if you're doing a simulated account like Grandpa here on this one right here, you can overextend yourself, and if you get in a hurry or get out of sync, you can lose money in a hurry. And it takes a long time to get it all back, which Grandpa's done now. But it's a frustrating battle. But yeah, here's the weekly. We're following this tight band right here, heading right on up. She's looking pretty good. Am I expecting a pullback at some point? You bet I am. You just know it. Oh man, these charts are so messed up. So anyway, it's a little bit better look. So here we're running the daily in this channel here, and as long as we stay in that channel, we're golden. Nothing to fear in Tesla. So margin, you don't overextend yourself. It's the biggest thing you're going to do to yourself is overextend yourself. Truthfully, if you're not going to be on top of it all the time and in and out trading, I just stay with cash account and call it a day, because unless you're going to live the trading, it's a tough game. I've had a number of people over, and I've taught them the Heikin-Ashi trading method, okay, where you trade based on the candles, the Japanese candles, and it seems so easy. And they all do so well while they're here with Grandpa. And then when they go home, it don't work. The people, you got to really pay attention what you're doing. It's not easy. Trading is just not easy. That's all to it. And the real truth, you've got different ways of learning stuff. One of them is, you read a book and you learn something, right? Grandpa can't read, so we'll rule that part out. But Grandpa can ride a bicycle and a motorcycle and a dirt bike, and after a while, or roller skate. And pretty soon you get pretty good at what you're doing, sometimes really good at what you're doing. And it's just like it's natural. You just automatically know what to do. You don't think about it. It just is there. And I'm trying to explain this to you, but trading, if you're going to be successful at trading, that's really what it is. It's like riding a bicycle, roller skating, skiing, something that you can do really well, and you do it so much, and you practice it. Piano, accordion. I play the accordion. You practice it so much that you don't even got to think about it. It just is there. And when the opportunity is there, you see it immediately and you jump on it. And that's trading. That really is trading. You do it so much that it becomes natural for you, and that takes time, and that takes effort, and you're not going to always be a winner, in the margin account. But okay, no. So Grandpa talked about margin account a little bit, and I also talked about Monday, and Monday we're 252, 253, 234 on And Grandma wants her 232, so we better watch out because it's probably coming in your near future next week. Futures. Well, Grandpa's a professional futures trader. Do you remember the DTN machines? Grandpa's going down the road in his truck and he hears on the radio about DTN. And they come out and put it on your roof, satellite, and you can get the markets from Chicago, the futures market, brought right into your home. Then you get yourself a broker, and that you got to call that broker. You can't make the trade yourself. Not like it is today, I can tell you that. And so I'll tell you the story. So Grandpa, he decides, I'm hearing about these guys trading pork bellies over in Chicago, right? And Grandpa wants to be a pork belly trader. And so Grandpa did become a pork belly trader. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't long and I seen a pattern that these guys were doing every single day, these pork belly traders. Just about every day they'd go to lunch and do the same thing. And it was enough to give you about a 50-cent bounce, which was a couple $100 or so. And so Grandpa, he gets it, and I get myself a broker. I even went to Des Moines, Iowa, and met with this guy personal. Gave him $15,000 to put in my account. Oh, man, what a nightmare. And Grandpa became a pork belly trader. And every day I'd watch that machine, and I'd call him, and I'd tell him, okay, get me in. And then I'd see that I was in finally. Then I'd get up, and I'd call him, and I'd get me out, because they did the same thing every day. It was actually like taking candy from a baby dealing with these guys. They ran the market. They were the market makers of the pork bellies. There is no pork bellies no more. I'll tell you that story at the end here, but yeah, Grandpa, he was right at the end of the pork bellies. And that's a futures contract. You got multiple months going out, but you can only be up or down in one contract at a time. And I got up about $10,000, $12,000. I think I had at one point $27,000. And the price of pork bellies was just terribly high. It was up in the edging towards 108, $108, and in the contract I was in. And I was up over $800 that day, and I walked out on the front porch, and I called the broker, and I said, get me out. I'm up over 800, I want out. Oh, don't do it, he says. Don't do it. Give it a little time. They're saying this thing could jump up another $12. I said, I don't care. I just want my $800. Oh, don't do it, the broker said. Don't do it. I mean, he's arguing with me. And he said, just give it a little time. And you're making a mistake, he's telling me. Well, Grandpa wasn't real happy. And you know, you can smell a rat sometimes. Well, Grandpa smelled a rat. And I should have just demanded immediately, but Grandpa was pretty passive back then. But after catching heck from Grandma for 20 years afterwards, I'm less passive than I used to be. A lot less passive. When Grandma gives you heck for 20 years for being stupid, you don't forget that. So I hung the phone up, and I just felt sick. And I'm looking at this thing, and it's dropped about 50 cents. And I called that broker back, and I said, "Get me out." He said, "I can't. It's plummeting." I said, "Just sell wherever you can. Get me out. Try to get me out at even. I was up $800. Well, the sky was falling, and they ate my whole 27,000 up, and the only thing that kept me from going below zero was I finally got this broker. I called him up and I said, "You want a lawsuit?" I said, "You put me in a different contract going short, because you can do another month or two out and run short," because they were running, I could see that, and they were running down hand in hand with the other one, and it would mitigate my losses. And so, bottom line, they took my original 15,000 right to the penny and called it good. They were done stealing, and that's what it was. It was theft. And had to threaten them a lawsuit to get them to give me a contract on going down to get me so I could just only lose my 15,000. Now today, there's no pork bellies. Them guys are all done with, and probably a month or two after Grandpa was done, they shut them down. Corruption. And so, but today you can trade in and out your own self like you do with stocks, with futures. And the beauty of it is you can do it with the NASDAQ or the S&P. And if you do it with the NASDAQ, let's see, what do I got here? Grandpa's looking at his notes. You should always write notes. Well, should always write notes that you can read. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So in order to do the NASDAQ, and this one is /MNQ, /MNQ, and get on futures. And what that is, it's the micro mini. And so it makes it affordable. But this is intense. I mean, you're talking a 1 minute chart, scalping in and out, because you got leverage, and it can just blow you away. So if you do the micro mini, you can really have fun. But you better know your Japanese candles pretty darn good, I can tell you that. And you almost got to trade by the wicks at that point. Let's, oh boy, what a mess there. This is just a bizarre candle here. But anyway, you you trade it by the wicks, by your seat of your pants. Some of these guys are trading even a 20-second candle. That's how quick this is. They'll actually trade a 20-second candle for an hour or two a day, maybe an hour a day, and make their money and call it good. In the beginning of the day. So that's really intense. Can you make money doing it? You absolutely can make money doing it. Now, the advantage of the futures is, you got the PDT rule for stocks. Options, futures, way better than options. Don't do options, in Grandpa's opinion. Futures gives you the leverage. You don't have the time decay. If you're gonna play the game, play with futures. Problem is you can't do Tesla with futures, but you can do the Nasdaq, and Tesla is in the Nasdaq, and they're in the S&P. But I think you're going to see better results with doing it with the Nasdaq. And the beauty of it is, it's so huge that it's less manipulated by the big guys, by the market makers, by the smart money. I have a tougher time manipulating the Nasdaq than just a stock, So, but no PDT rule with futures. Once you get set up, and you don't have to have the $25,000 minimum either to trade futures. I'm going to set up a deal for tomorrow on futures with Nasdaq, and I'll trade it live for you for just a little bit, just to show you how it's done. It's a little bit different ball game, but it's fun and it's doable, and you can make tremendous money out of it, and you can lose tremendous money out of it. And but if you don't have you can go short, you can go up, you can go long, you can go short. Every other trade, as long as you have money in your account. But you do have to have a margin account to do futures, and because of the leverage. But there again, if you're losing, if you start losing, you get out. Grandpa, you don't. I don't do a stop loss. I just automatically. It's like riding a bicycle. You have to sell immediately, or you don't sell, and then it goes up because or whichever way. Trading is like riding a bike, or something that you're really good at. Everybody's gotten where oh man, I'm really good at this. You might be the best card player in the whole world at certain game, and that you like that certain game. Well, you learn, or these game players, they play Medal of Honor or whatever they play, and they get really super good at it. And the ones that aren't as good, they accuse you of cheating. Well, Grandpa was never very good, but I know people that were. Can't talk about that right now. Okay. Hope this was interesting. Yeah, don't you worry, Grandpa. He did the DTM machine. I was doing futures back with the Pork Belly guys out of Chicago. And you didn't think Grandpa knew nothing. Grandpa learned how to lose money. It's a dirty shame, Grandma. Grandma's never let me live it down, not for 1 second. How much you want to lose, Grandpa? Boy, did I eat it. I ate it for, what is it, over 20, 25 years I've been hearing about it. Yeah, takes a while to get anybody's confidence back after that. And, that's what dishonest people can do to somebody. You put your trust in them. And some people you just can't trust. So you got a lot of these YouTubers on there. They're giving you garbage information. They got all their stupid indicators. 99% of their indicators are garbage, and that's why 99% of the people listening to them are losing money. Pay attention to Grandpa. If you're going to do trading, learn your Japanese candles first and foremost, and forget about all the garbage and the hype. Grandpa's just got these lines on here just for the fun of it. This thing is going to go where it's going to go. And based on my little Japanese candles, I think we're going up. And that's as simple as that. I don't need none of this garbage on here. You see this garbage? It's garbage. I don't even have Hull on here anymore. It disappeared. Okay, all good things are from the Lord. Lord willing, I'll be back on Monday sometime. Pray for Pastor Keith and my daughter-in-law going to have that little baby. Pastor Keith is really sick. And a whole bunch of the little ones are really sick. So be thinking, Grandma's sick, Grandpa's sick. But them little ones I'm really worried about. Okay, bye-bye.